Have you ever seen something out of the corner of your eye? A shadow that moved, a face that vanished when you turned your head. You tell yourself it's just your imagination. But what if your brain really can see ghosts, literally? Because, according to science, it kinda can. It all starts with how your brain fills in the blanks. You see, your eyes aren't cameras, they're messy sensors. Every second, they send your brain incomplete, blurry, distorted data. So your brain guesses what's there. It predicts reality. Most of the time, it gets it right. But sometimes, it gets too creative. There's a phenomenon called pareidolia. It's when your brain sees familiar patterns, like faces, in random stuff. You've seen it before. A face in the clouds, a smile in your plug socket, or Jesus on burnt toast. Cute, right? But here's the creepy part. Your brain is so obsessed with finding faces that it sometimes creates them out of nothing. In 2009, scientists did an experiment using static, like that fuzzy noise on an old TV. They showed people random noise patterns and asked them to point out faces. Almost everyone found faces that didn't exist. Their brains hallucinated order in chaos. It's like your mind wants to believe someone's there even when you're alone. And this doesn't just happen with faces. When you're tired, anxious, or scared, your brain amps up that system. It starts detecting movement, whispers, shadows, even if there's nothing. Ever walked down a dark hallway and felt like someone was right behind you? That chill down your spine? That's your temporal lobe, the part of your brain that processes sight and sound, misfiring just enough to make you see something that isn't there. It's not ghosts, it's your neurons, whispering lies. But here's where things get really weird. There's a medical condition called Charles Bonnet syndrome. It happens to people who lose their vision. Their eyes stop sending clear images, but the brain still expects to see. So it starts inventing things. Some see people, animals, entire scenes playing out like dreams over reality. And yes, many describe them as ghost-like figures. They know it's not real, but it feels real. Their brains are literally seeing ghosts created by their own neural circuits. And here's something that'll keep you up tonight. Even people without any medical condition experience micro-hallucinations every single day. Flashes of light, tiny shapes, moving shadows, most of them so quick your conscious mind doesn't register them, but your subconscious does. Your brain's constantly editing reality, adding details that never existed. Some neuroscientists believe this might explain why ghost sightings are so common. They're not lies, they're interpretations. Your brain's desperate attempt to make sense of the dark. Let's talk about one of the strangest experiments ever done on this. In 2014, Swiss researchers built a robot that could mimic your movements. When you pushed forward, it pushed your back, just slightly delayed. At first, harmless, but after a few seconds, everyone in the room felt an unseen presence standing behind them. Some screamed, some froze. Their brains created a ghost to explain the mismatched signals, all from a simple delay between what they did and what they felt. It's the same thing that happens when you lose track of your body in the dark. Your brain freaks out and fills the silence with something human-shaped. So maybe ghosts aren't out there. Maybe they're in here, inside the same system that makes you dream, imagine, and remember. Because when you think about it, your entire reality already lives in your brain. Every sound, every face, every light you see is just electrical signals being interpreted as truth. Now think about this. When you see a shadow move, your body reacts before your mind does. Your heart rate spikes, your pupils dilate, adrenaline floods your veins, all before you even decide whether it was real. That means your body experiences the ghost first. Then your brain scrambles to invent a story to explain it. And that story becomes your paranormal experience. It's not fake. It's just biology playing dress-up. But here's the craziest twist of all. The areas of the brain that activate when people say they see ghosts are the same areas that activate when they see actual humans. The difference? The ghost doesn't need to exist for the brain to believe it. So the next time you see something in the corner of your eye, don't be too quick to dismiss it. Because even if it is just your brain is the only thing that's ever shown you anything. And maybe that's the real horror. Not that ghosts exist, but that your mind is powerful enough to create them.